Yeah, it's going to be well worth a look, is that? Now, the programme voted simply the best of its kind in last week's CITV Awards. It is, of course, the fabulous Sooty and Co.
Hey ho, it's Sooty and Co. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweet, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with S.
Ah, isn't this nice? Sooty, Sweep and Sue playing a nice game of I Spy.
No, Sweep, it is not Sooty. It's the right sound, though. Nice try. No, Sooty, it isn't Sweep, but it is something beginning with S. Do you give in? You've got it. You've got it. All right, what is it then, Sweep? What? Star? No, Sweep, it isn't star, although Sooty is a star. Come on now, something beginning with S. S, 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 S. No, Sooty, it's not sausage brain, although I know what you mean. Do you give in? All right, it's sand. Yes, Sweep, sand. There isn't any sand. Yes, there is, Sweep. There's a tiny little grain of it, just here. That's cheating. It is not cheating. There is a grain of sand here. You're not playing anymore? Well, I'm not bothered if you're not playing because I think it's a silly game. Anyway, we were only playing it because you wanted to, weren't we, Sooty? What shall we do now? I don't know. We could have a race. No, I don't want to have a race. Do you, Sooty? No. Please, 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 please stop saying please, Sweep. Can we have a race? Oh, all right. If it'll keep you quiet. Listen, we'll all race round those two doors over there, okay? Right. Ready, steady, go.
Oh, poor old Sweep. So much energy, so much enthusiasm, so few brains. Oh, hello there. Do come and join us. Actually, you picked rather an unusual breakfast to join us at, haven't they? Because normally we all have the same thing to eat for breakfast. But this morning, I've let them choose whatever they want. Whatever they wanted, that's what they've got. Let's have a little look around and find out what they've chosen, shall we? Well, Sue wanted a boiled egg, so that's what I've done for her. 4 minutes exactly. Is that okay, Sue?
Yes, thank you, Matthew. And the toast soldiers just make it.
Jolly good. And little cousin Scampy here, he wanted brown bread toasted with butter and honey on it. Except he didn't want the toasted brown bread, did you? What? Or the butter? That's right. So, in fact, he just wanted honey on its own. And Sooty wanted honey sandwiches. That was right, isn't it? Yes, except he didn't want the bread and butter, which means just honey on its own. So no great surprises there. But there is one who does surprise me. Good morning, Sweep. Now, I can understand Scampy and Sooty wanting honey because they're bears, but you're a dog, so would you kindly explain to me why you asked for a plate full of runner beans? You don't like runner beans, do you? You don't? Well, why did you ask for them? Oh, 'cause runner beans make you run faster. It's cute, isn't it? The problem is, Sweep, that if you want to run faster, you're going to have to eat all those beans, and I don't think you're going to do that, are you? Yep. Goodness me! He's eaten a lot! Look, Sweep, that's amazing! Can we have a race now? Well, never mind, please, please, please. Never mind.
Forgive me, Matthew.
Yes?
Allow me to help.
What?
You want to have a race, Sweep? All right, we'll all race out of the back door, then round and round the house 200 times, okay? Oh, right. Ready? Steady. Go.
Poor old Sweep. So much energy, so much enthusiasm, So few brains. Oh, hello, Mo. Come on in, come on.
There he goes again, it was him. Do you know, I thought I must have had too many wine-gums. I thought I was seeing things.
What do you mean?
Well, Sweep, he just sort of rushed past here as though his life depended upon it. I saw him twice. No, 3 times. Hey, what's to do? Come on, what's going on?
Yeah, it's all right. It's just that Sweep thinks he's ultra-fast because he ate a plate full of runner beans, didn't he? You know, the truth is, he's actually got a thing about racing, you know.
Racing?
Yeah.
Aye, well, he's not the only one, you know.
No?
No, I'm a bit partial to the thrill of a race myself. Picture the scene, a gathering of folk, all waiting to see the outcome of a competition between magnificently finely tuned racing machines. Picture the tension as they line up at the starting post, each and every one of them at the peak of his form, waiting, straining to be allowed to race away, to hear the wind rush past them, to hear the roar of the crowd. Imagine the tension, imagine the atmosphere, imagine the adrenaline as they thunder down the course, each and every one of them at the peak of his form, each one of them wanting to pass the finishing line first, to be number one, to be the best there is, to be the winner. Oh, couldn't you just imagine that, Matthew? Couldn't you? Wait.
Yes, well, I could actually. It sounds quite good. I could handle some of that. Yeah.
Don't, because I have got these 3 little beauties here, just in case you wanted to have a go.
Well, in your bag?
Look, Sooty, this one's for you. There it is.
Just
This one's mine.
Just a minute, Mo,
you can have number 2, Matthew.
Mo, just a
There
minute.
you go.
No, these are wind-up beetles. I thought you were talking about horses.
Horses?
Yeah.
Certainly. Now, these are much better fun. Now, you help Sooty wind his up, and we'll race from this mark here to that mark there.
Hang on
All
just a
right.
minute. You mean that whole long speech? Imagine a group of people waiting to see the outcome of the race between finely, magnificently tuned racing machines was all about plastic beetles?
Right. So, I'll stay ready, steady, go. Perhaps I should say ready, steady, go. Get it? Oh, never mind. Go!
Oh, all right, go.
Come on, number 2. Come on,
Number
come on.
you. Number
There you
one.
go.
All right, hang on a minute. Let me get this.
Sooty's number 1, and
All
he's
right,
coming up.
just a minute. Wait, mine's
It's exciting, Matthew. I mean, I don't know how you
very
can
exciting.
stand the excitement. Come on,
Imagine
number
the
2.
adrenaline.
Come on.
Imagine the excitement.
Come on.
The winner!
The winner! Oh, we have a winner. Wasn't that a good race?
Yes, well, frankly, good is not the word to describe it, actually, Mo. Have you won the race? No, you haven't won the race. As a matter of fact, Sweep, this one won, number 2. You see, it's a beetle. Yes, I know, but you see, Mo and I were just having a race. We won't have any more trouble from that. Mo, you don't think she likes beetles? Who's a clever boy then, Sweep? Who's a clever boy? Shh. Come here. Come here. Come on. That's better. Actually, I've got a confession to make. You know that Mo's fanatical about racing. Well, racing those beetles anyway. And you know that Sweep's fanatical about racing. Well, racing round and round the house. Well, actually, I'm fanatical about racing as well. But not silly beetles and not racing round the house. No. These little beauties, racing cars. Ah, yes. This is what real racing is all about. And actually, you're talking to someone here who knows all about these things. Yes. I have a natural affinity with machines like this. Sleek, elegant, built for speed. So are the cars. So are the cars. Do you get it? Oh, what do you want? What am I doing? Well, I was just telling this lot about my passion for racing cars. Look at this little beauty. A real sleek speed machine. What do you think, Sooty? What do you think? Pathetic? I thought... Pathetic? What do you mean? It certainly is not pathetic. This is brilliant, this is. It's faster than anything that you've got. It's not as fast as your camper van. Your camper van? I wouldn't drag that into the argument if I were you. It's hardly a Formula 1 McLaren special, is it? I could beat that camper van of yours in any sort of race that you wish to organise. What? You bet I couldn't? I most certainly could. Hey, listen to me, pal. You tell me the time and the place, and I'll be there to beat you. That's just me versus you and your camper van. Now, what do you say, eh? I expect you want to back out now that I've actually challenged you and your precious camper van, do you? I expect you want to pull out. Well, come on, what do you say? Are we on or are we off? Do you accept the challenge? Is the race on or is it off? I expect you wants to back out now. You accept the challenge? You do? Why did I have to open my big mouth? I mean, I know I like racing, but I meant in racing cars, not on foot. That sweeps area. Anyway, I suppose I'll have to do it since I said it. Well, I can't back out now. But look, he's got friends. See, look over there, look.
Come on now, Sooty. We're all relying on you to teach Matthew a lesson. He can't get away with insulting your camper van like that. Get yourself in the driving seat, buckle up and win the race. You can win the race, sweet. Oh, put a sock in it. Come on, Sausage Bean. We've got work to do.
I need to find someone who can start the race. Hang on a minute. Excuse me. Ah! Oh, Connie Crichton!
Hello, Matthew.
God, what are you doing here?
Well, I've got this part-time job as a lollipop lady. What are you doing here?
Well, I've challenged Sooty to a race. The thing is, I need to find somebody who could start the race off, so I was just...
Matthew,
I was just looking...
say no more. Take me to the start line.
Woo!
Right, you two. Now, I'm going to say ready, steady, go.
Right.
Now, you're not to go on ready.
Nope.
And you're not to go on steady.
Right.
You go on go. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Right. Ready, steady, go!
Look,
Matthew, I am sorry. Just because you're silly enough to get your shoelaces tied in a knot, I mean, that's not Sooty's fault.
yeah, all right. Forget that one. I'll beat him this time.
Right, so same rules as before.
Right.
Ready, steady,
Yes.
go.
Right.
And don't you dare start off before I say go. Otherwise, I shall call you back here again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, perfectly.
Ready, steady, go! Well done, Sooty! You've done it again! Well, I'm sorry, Matthew, if you will be silly enough to get your braces attached to that post. Well, it's not Sooty's fault.
Just a minute. Those were not my braces. Don't. All right. So he won again. He won't win the next time. Look at this. Look. See?
Oh, I don't know, Matthew. It doesn't say anything in the rule book about these.
No, Connie. It doesn't say anything in the rule book because there isn't a rule book. There are no rules. I didn't say how I'd beat him. I just said I'd beat him. So prepare to be beaten, my furry little friend.
Oh dear, it looks as if Sooty's in trouble here. Have you got that oofle dust, Scrampy? What's oofle dust? Oh, don't be silly, sweet. It's magic powder. Just keep your fingers crossed that it works. See you in a minute.
Not a bad little machine, this. A rocket-powered box cart. This will make mincemeat out of the camper van.
Right. Rules the same as last time?
Yes.
And the time before that?
Yes.
Matthew, I presume you've checked your shoelaces? And I presume that you've checked that your braces are not attached to anything?
Yes, Connie, everything is A-OK. Now watch this race, because this race will be magic.
You said it, Matthew.
Okay, let's go. Right. Ready, steady, go!
don't worry. I've got him this time because this thing goes like a bomb. All right, smarty pants. I tell you something, you won this time, but if you put me behind the wheel of a real racing car, then I'll show you some real driving. Oh yes, you put me behind a real racing car, Will. Then we'd see who the best. What's going on? Where am I? What's happening?
What's going on? I've no idea what's going on. I bet Sooty's magic wand's got something to do with this.
Get on with the race? What? You mean I'm actually going to get to race one of these things?
Yes, get on with the race. Come on.
It looks like it. Get that helmet on and stand by. Gentlemen, start the engines.
And you join us for what promises to be a great race here at Alton Park. Matthew Corbett gritting his teeth there, the tension certainly mounting for the two main contenders. You can see that Matthew and Sooty are both in pole positions, very unusual indeed.
Yeah. Ready, steady, go!
A fine start there by Sooty and Matthew. Oh my goodness me, look at this. All the other cars have veered off the track. Just look at that. Some angry drivers there, I think. Oh dear, oh dear. While the two leaders streak away to Old Hall Corner. This camper's going like a Formula One McLaren special. I've not seen driving like this since Hill and Schumacher in the French Grand Prix. But Sooty is showing his true colours as a future world champion if ever I saw one. Up into Lodge Corner. And it looks as if Matthew is calling into the pit for a tyre change. And we are going to see how quickly they can do it. While Matthew's in the pits there, Sooty is streaking away. And it looks as if, yes, the tyres are all being changed. Could this be Sooty or is it Schumacher? And that was a disappointing time of 19.2 seconds. Drop down into fourth for Druids. Look at these boys go. This is competition racing at its very best. Wonderful stuff. And it looks as if Sooty has pulled over into the pits. And yes, they are doing some work on the vehicle. And yes, it looks as if some fuel is going in there. And Sooty is away in a very good time of 12.9 seconds. These boys certainly know how to get the best out of these wonderful racing machines. This really is a most exciting race. And it's Matthew. No, it's Sooty. Wow, this is a race to remember. And it's Matthew. No, it's Sooty. Matthew. Sooty. No, it's Matthew. And they both finish together. And on the winner's rostrum, a joint win, and rightly so, for Matthew and Sooty.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you.
And may I present you with the winner's wreath?
Oh, wow.
Hey!
What about Sooty? He should have one as well.
Sue's got one.
Is it?
Here
Oh,
we
look,
are.
because we're joint winners, you see. Look at that. Here we are, look, Sooty, arm down. That's we got. Put it round his neck. Yes, it looks good. It's looking good. Thank you, fans. Connie, normally at races they have like champagne and things. We've got any champagne?
I haven't got any champagne, but I've got some ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
How
Oh,
about
well,
ginger
thank you
beer?
very much.
Sue's
Just
got
before we
some.
go, we'd all like to say bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. And let's sing some of this stuff.